Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into 25 helpful tips for beginners working with acrylic paints. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your skills, these tips will make your acrylic painting journey so much easier. Let's get started. Tip 1. Start with basic supplies. You don't need expensive supplies when you're starting out. Grab some student-grade acrylic paints, a basic set of brushes, a palette and canvas, or even thick paper. Upgrade only when you're comfortable. Tip 2. Choose the right brushes. Different brushes create different effects. Flat brushes are great for broad strokes, round brushes for details, and fan brushes for blending. Experiment to find what works best for you. Tip 3. Prep your canvas. Always prime your canvas with gesso if it's not pre-primed. It creates a smooth surface and helps your paint adhere better. Tip 4. Use a palette knife. Palette knives aren't just for mixing paint. You can use them to create textured effects and bold strokes in your paintings. Tip 5. Experiment with consistency. Acrylics can be thick or thinned with water for a watercolor effect. You can also use acrylic mediums to modify the texture, transparency, or drying time. Tip 6. Keep your paints wet. Acrylics dry quickly, so keep your palette moist by using a spray bottle or a wet palette to extend the working time. Tip 7. Learn color mixing. Instead of buying every shade, learn basic color mixing. Start with primary colors, white and black, and mix them to create a wide range of hues. Tip 8. Paint in layers. Acrylics dry fast, making it easy to build layers. Start with a base layer and gradually add details on top. Tip 9. Work from dark to light. Begin with darker tones as your base and layer lighter colors on top. This technique helps you build depth. Tip 10. Use underpainting. Create a quick sketch or a monochromatic underpainting to plan out your composition and values before adding details. Tip 11. Blend quickly. Blending with acrylics requires speed because they dry fast. Work section by section and use a damp brush for smoother transitions. Tip 12. Explore different surfaces. Don't limit yourself to canvas. Try painting on wood, glass, fabric, or even rocks to discover new possibilities. Tip 13. Control your brush pressure. Varying the pressure on your brush creates different effects. Light pressure for delicate lines, heavier pressure for bold strokes. Tip 14. Clean your brushes regularly. Don't let acrylic paint dry on your brushes. It's hard to remove. Rinse them often while you work. Tip 15. Use a limited color palette. Limit your palette to 3 to 5 colors per painting to create harmony and avoid overwhelming your composition. Tip 16. Try dry brushing. For a textured look, use a dry brush technique with very little paint on your brush. It's great for highlights and details. Tip 17. Play with texture. Experiment with adding sand, modeling paste, or gel mediums to your acrylics for interesting textures. Tip 18. Practice on scrap paper. Before painting on your main canvas, practice your strokes or color mixing on scrap paper. Tip 19. Understand dry versus wet techniques. Wet-on-wet blending creates soft edges, while painting on dry layers gives you crisp, clean lines. Tip 20. Protect your painting. Once your painting is done, seal it with a varnish to protect it from dust and fading over time. Tip 20. Protect your painting. Once your painting is done, seal it with a varnish to protect it from dust and fading over time. Tip 22. Use reference images. References can guide you with proportions, lighting, and details. Don't be afraid to look at photos or real objects. Tip 23. Take breaks. Step back every so often to view your painting from a distance. It'll help you catch areas that need adjusting. Tip 24. Experiment fearlessly. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each painting is a chance to learn and improve your skills. Tip 25. Have fun. Most importantly, enjoy the process. Acrylic painting is all about exploring your creativity and expressing yourself. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips inspire you to create beautiful acrylic paintings. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more painting tutorials. See you next time.